Welcome to Frank Thornton, who plays Truly, Peter Sallis, who plays Clegg, and of course, Compo, alias Bill Owen. Thank you very much for coming along today. And very well turned out you all look, I must say.
Don't we just, don't we?
all in your blazers. Now, are you actually filming a series at the moment, Frank?
Yes, we're doing the second half of this present series, the exteriors, about 4 weeks in Holmfirth, then we go down to London and do the interiors.
What series is this now? I mean, how many years has it actually been going?
Well, it's 26 or 27, 26, isn't it? And these two have been with all of them.
Yes.
Well, we're in the 27th year, yes.
27th year. That sounds an awful long time, and you two have been in it right from the very beginning. Peter, what do you think the secret of the show's success is?
Well, it doesn't have any vets or animals, it doesn't have any hospitals or doctors, it doesn't have any sex, and it doesn't have any violence, and therefore it's totally different to any other programme on the air except the weather forecast.
And you think people continually go back to maybe what they know? Do you think that might be it? It's become familiar?
Yes, I mean, to settle down and answer the question a little bit more, I mean, it is beautifully written, and the scenery, of course, is an enormous help. And I just think that they've come to settle in with us, rather like you might settle in, say, with the creatures in Wind in the Willows, that sort of thing. I mean, we are of another world.
And I understand the Queen's favourite programme, so I hear, and my dad's, I must say, as well. Now, Bill, do you think over the years the characters have changed a great deal? Do you think there's been a lot of development in the characters?
Well, when we first started, of course, there were really 3 characters, and there were 4 other, I wouldn't call them minor characters. There was Kathy Staff, there was Sid, there was Ivy, and there was Kathy's husband. I forget what his name was.
Joe. Well, I'm Wally.
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 So there were only 7 of us. And the whole episode would centre itself around we 7, with we 3 leading a continuous story all the way through. Well, now there's about 13 or 14 of us. So it's a little episodic, to say the least.
Of all of them, I'd say you're the most, you're very different in real life to Compo. I'm sure you're probably glad about that, really, aren't you? But,
yes, I am.
You do seem very different. But what I was going to say is one of the nice things about the show is that as well as we know you all from Last of the Summer Wine, but all 3 of you, and many of the other characters in the show, have all had established careers outside Last of the Summer Wine as well. Is that very important to you, Frank?
Well, yes, it's important to be working, you know, and I'm very fortunate to have reached this age and still be working.
Do you think, though, that, I mean, you're never really in danger of being typecast? I mean, you, Peter, we also know you. You're currently around as the voice of Wallace in Wallace and Gromit, which I love. And you've got this whole other career.
Well, I mean, yes, we've all of us been actors for a long time, and we've all of us have been lucky enough to be in this particular programme, which has just run and run. So I would certainly say, first of all, I'm a very lucky actor, and I suppose sufficiently, dare I say, talented to do something a bit different if the need arises.
How much longer will it go on, do you think?
Oh, well, God knows. I mean, when the first script arrived, I thought this will run for 25 years. In fact, I don't know why it's taken so long.
It's up at home that's almost become a second home to the 3 of you, hasn't it? Do you enjoy filming up here in Yorkshire?
I certainly do. I am the only associate member of the Yorkshire Society.
Are you really?
That's
no, I didn't
better
know
than
that.
an Oscar, in my estimation, anyway.
So
I'm very much attached to Yorkshire.
And what about you two? Do you feel the same?
Well, I think my connection is rather more tenuous in that my grandfather was born in Brickhouse.
Ah, so you've got Yorkshire roots.
Well, Thornton is a Yorkshire name, isn't it?
Of course it is, indeed, indeed. Do you think that, though the success of Summer Wine has actually spoiled that particular area? Because you often hear about this, whenever, like Heartbeat, for example, is filmed in Goathland, and suddenly the tourists all arrive, and the whole place changes character. Do you feel it's been spoiled?
Well, I don't think so. I think I remember looking at that town when we first arrived, and it was very sad, and the mills were all closed. And a councillor said to me, after 2 or 3 years, he said, if you hadn't come to this town, it would be dead by now. And I have seen dead towns in Yorkshire where the mills have closed, the young people have gone away. What irks me about my town, Holmfirth, is these great, huge 10-wheel lorries that are allowed to come through our town, which is not, it isn't possible. And somewhere it's going to be there's going to be, I think, a hell of a smack one day.
So it's not so much the tourist problem that bothers you as the planning problem, really?
No, I think it's the traffic.
Of course, also, we hardly film in Holmfirth at all.
Oh,
now.
really?
No, I mean, we have Bill and Kathy's 2 sort of houses that are together, and we have the cafe. And actually, it's probably giving away a bit of a secret, but that's about all that we actually shoot in Holmfirth.
Well, you've
and the rest is
revealed
shot in little bits and pieces all around.
Well, we've learned something there. Thank you very much. Good luck with the new series. We'll all be watching avidly, and thanks very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thank